The newest member of your roster of companions is a strange one. Why is he bound in chains? Why is half of his head shaved? What is this creeping feeling of unease you feel whenever you look at him? These questions will reveal their answers in time, for none have been able to hide from the truth on this road to the mountain. So for now, you prepare to face the sprawl. You'll give this newcomer a chance to prove himself. Time to press on. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Loki Orin, and we're back at it with Let There Be Blight, the one of the new abomination formations as we play through Inhuman Bondage here.
Behold, the great.
Oh, do we just get super brassy? Do we just get super brassy off the cuff here? All right, can I get to, ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so here's the problem. I can't get to the hero shrine and do the lair. That is the biggest sad.
Consider all variables, but do it quickly.
So, unfortunately, despite the fact that I really would like to do the lair battle, because I think we'll smash it with no problem, I can't in good conscience do that, because I need to get the hero shrines. And that's probably going to be our focus for the first several...
Emboldened anarchists.
for the first several runs of... or I say several, the first 2 or 3 runs we have with the Abomination, I need to get him unlocked. I need to understand him. So we will play disciplined, and we will get it done. I hope everyone's doing well out there. And I noticed somewhat by just kind of happenstance, but also just paying attention that it looks like there are a few new folks tuning in. If so, welcome. Excited to have you as we continue to explore Darkest Dungeon 2 and attempt to beat a name or a confession with every named team, which is the kind of long-running project of this channel. So welcome again. And also, thank you to Rowan, Sup Rowan, for pointing out a critical change in the patch notes that I haven't read because I'm lazy. Plague Grenade now has a cooldown of 1, which is like... that is an irk to me. I do not like that in the slightest. That makes me quite a sad panda, because I do love spamming Plague Grenade. But we will make do. And man, does this formation slap. It does the thing, and that's why I'm saying, like, we can absolutely crush a we can absolutely crush the lair bosses with no trouble, I think. Missed again. Classic classic Darkest Dungeon. Igniting is very rude. Also, while we're wrapping up this fight, which is not going to prove to be you're dead, right? Yeah. Too much of a burden here. I do have another announcement, which is that there is a Kingdoms run being recorded. I will say that, I went into it blind. I'm just letting it rip. So there is I will probably make mistakes, but we will all get to see those mistakes. That'll be coming as soon as I get a feel for like how many episodes it's going to be and how it's going to work out. But I'll start releasing that once it's ready, and we'll go from there. How are we doing for money? We are not rich enough to remove a trait. We could gamble and see if Pacifist shows up. The alternative is a ooh, wow. Ooh. We have to go to the right here. Because if we go to the left, we will lose all of our armor just getting to the Shrine of Reflection. We actually lose it anyway. So we have to go to the resistance encounter. That's kind of funny. Man, this map is not being kind to us at all. But, you know, at least we get to fight some more. Yeah. I'll echo what I said to Rowan in a just conversation. Bigby really does not feel like a character. Yeah, sure. Like, early on, he's hardly a character. Like, he does have 2 usable skills, and he does sort of self-support. So it'll be, we'll head up front here. So it will be something that I'll want to explore more as we go here. Because he does do, like, an initially good job of self-supporting. Do we feed the cat here? Oh, we can feed the cat. I forgot about that. I forgot about feeding the cat. I wonder if that gives us an armor or wheel back. But the what was I saying? Before he gets his hero shrines, he's only having 2 skills and not having an obvious way to transform is a bit of a weirdness. Because he just really doesn't, I mean, to be honest, he just really doesn't do a whole heck of a lot right now. He does have a stun, though, so he isn't completely helpless. Which I do quite like. Very, very easy to negotiate stun. You know, like a lot of the stuns, it is combo point consumption, but the fact that he just makes combo points naturally is a pretty nice improvement to that. We'll go ahead and Deathless and get our HP sorted. We'll fish for relationship tick. Easy enough. But yeah, so Bigby just like, and I should say, let's caveat this. This is before any hero shrines. He starts off as not really a character. So I wonder anyone who's picking up the game for the first time, like, you know, it's like just literally like starting the game, and for the Abomination, will be a little bit disappointed. But I suspect he'll ramp up fairly quickly. I do know what his first hero shrine gives. Rowan did share that with me, so that'll be good news. We get a wheel back, which is probably worth having. Don't really need food. I'd rather get the wheel. It sucks to hurt all those relationships, but I do... Anything I don't have to spend repairing my wagon will be plot relevant.
Never in question. Only the route you take to get there.
But here we go, the first hero shrine. It's been a while, so what I'm going to do is mute up my mic, and we're going to enjoy the story of Bigby and understand how he came to be the man he is today. Here we go.
Abomination. Chapter 1. A Night on the Moor. He cursed himself as the blood leaked from his mangled shoulder. The rumor-haunted moor had promised a trove of rare nocturnal flora and fungi. But he'd been a fool to venture so far without a guide. The beast had pounced without warning and left him in a bad way. Gripping his wound and gritting his teeth, he stumbled toward home under the moon's wide, pitiless eye.
Well, dang. So, our story starts... Ooh, that looks painful. Our story starts with Bigby being a big old nerd. Apparently, he's just out on the moor looking for rare plants and animals, and gets attacked. It's a tough way to. That's a tough way to be. So it sounds like they're, just thinking about all the other characters. The characters seem to fall into kind of two different categories. Some of them are bad people who do bad things, basically. Ooh, that's pacifist triggering. Others are good people caught up in kind of bad circumstances. It seems like Bigby is, I mean, I guess in a sense it's Bigby's fault. Like, he doesn't deserve it, but he did sort of create his own damnation. He did something foolish and thus reaped a punishment for it. But we'll have to see what comes next, because I don't want to blame, you don't want to, like, blame a guy for taking a reasonable behavior. But it sounds like his story is going to be one of a single bad decision, a single bad mistake costing him everything. Or the perception of costing him everything. But, before we get too deep into trying to make takes on a person's backstory with 1/5 of it, we will have to see what comes of it. Because all we know right now is he was a guy who liked plants and animals and got attacked. So, maybe not his fault. But, yeah, let that be a lesson. Don't go out to strange wilderness areas in the dead of night if you don't know what you're doing. Good way to get yourself killed. Get a quirk. Get a trinket. I kind of want a trinket and some combat items. Let's see what this gives. Yeah, it's the pigment. Copy all positive tokens. It's not very good, actually. Probably not even going to use that. Ah! I just realized that the cat lets out a meow when it gets when we get attacked. That's pretty funny. All right, what do you got for me? Get an armor back, heal some stress. Ooh, I like that. Just patch all that stress up. That seems quite good. That's a new one. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Maybe I just don't go into these with high enough stress, but that seems quite good. Let's go ahead and who do we stim here? Yeah. We'll stim Bigby. We'll give him some juice here. This pacifist is... The pacifist is, like, super on brand for Bigby, I think. He strikes me as a character that probably would be a pacifist. So it's super on brand. Did they change this? Oh, they did change this. Because the cat food I saw previously was 8 damage for crit chance. Or maybe that was what Rowan had. This one's just a bleed for the stagecoach items, which is pretty darn powerful. That should be both of them dead, yeah, easily.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
You know, the plague grenade cooldown almost makes me wish we had a surgeon instead of an alchemist, but this is cranking damage, so it's hard to be too mad about it. Ooh, that stress is getting high. What's funny is I actually kind of want the stress to go up, though, don't I? I kind of want him to stress out here. Take your stun. So we get a stress heal and we get an item back. I do kind of like that.
There is comfort in company.
And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and heal.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Let me take one last hit, and we are through.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Silent treatment's actually worth having. Silent treatment does do some pretty good stuff for the grave robber here. Go ahead and slot that in.
The heart calls out to the weary.
And we'll go ahead and ride into the inn here. So we've got the first of Bigby's hero shrines. Hopefully we'll get some more in the next zone, because I'd like to know more of his story. All we know so far is he was attacked by a beast on a moonlit night. Because he did something a little bit foolish, but, you know, I don't know if he's probably, the more I think about it, the more he's going to fit into the category of probably not a bad person. Like, he didn't set out to do something wrong. He did something foolish and suffered a horrible fate for it. As compared to, say, like, Paracelsus, who kind of sort of did some really bad stuff and then suffered for it. Or, you know, the grave robber, who's more complex because she sort of ended up in a very bad situation for reasons that were beyond her control and then did bad things to get out of it. You know, each character is definitely complex. Alright, what do we got? We do have the Sprawl book now, which we could grab, but we also don't need that. We could grab, what is the... Oh, there is more cat food. We can buy 5 cat food. Okay. What does the cat do if we have a food gear? Get resistance. Tinker's gear is a positive token. Medical gear is free healing.
Conventional fare.
So we could buy an ice box. That seems kind of decent, actually. We're not going to go back to the sprawl, so we may as well buy the ice box. Get something out of it. Let's back up here.
Bolt it on and be off. The mountain will not be denied.
Okay, we do have 5 mastery points. So we have plenty of mastery points. How much cat food do we have right now? We have 1 cat food left. So maybe we buy 1, 2, 3, stack that back up. Buy the triage kit. And we'll have... we can afford a bit of food. Yeah, that seems worthwhile.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
We're a little light on resources, but I think that'll be okay because I think we are kind of sustaining what we need to sustain here. Braggart, you say? That's quite rude. I don't think Minor Sharpness Charm is going to get used. Alright, mastery point time. We'll give Deathless its upgrade just because it's real good. So Manacle's upgrade removes... Like, this doesn't feel like it does enough. An extra Blight's pretty appealing. We'll do Beast File. Why not? That seems good. Flashing Daggers can have its upgrade. Do like the idea of Dead of Night getting its upgrade too, so we know that that's going to be useful. Is it time for Indiscriminate Science? We'll give Noxious Blast its upgrade. That should do us for this. Yeah, because our only choice is the Tangle. We have to avoid the Hoarder for the Iron Banded Wheels, which are useless to us. But yeah, that'll do it. We're a little bit on the stressed side, but we don't really have anything to do that. So thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one.